Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about an Xbox wireless controller with buttons that are not working. I'll be going over some easy fixes in this very simplistic tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional tutorial video. I'll be going over 6 easy fixes that you can try out, and hopefully one of them will work and get your buttons to work again on your Xbox wireless controller. So what I have here is an Xbox wireless controller, and to be honest with you, the buttons on this one are working totally fine as far as I know, as far as I understand, as far as I am concerned. This is actually very, very new to me, so the buttons, as far as I know, seem to be working fine from what I can see and understand. But if my buttons were not working properly, these are the things that I would do. So I'm going to use this if I need to demonstrate, but really it's a matter of listening to what I say. So here are the 6 things. We're going to start off with number 1. Number 1 is restart the console. So you might think that it's a controller problem, but in reality it might be a console problem. Restart the console, turn your console off and then back on again and see if that fixes the problem, because oftentimes a simple restart of the console will fix any problem that you can be having if it's a minor glitch or a minor problem. So try restarting the console. It literally takes not that long and it is decently effective in terms of its likelihood of working. So just give it a try. It's worth trying out. Restart the console. Hopefully it helps you out. If that does not work, you can move on to number 2. Number 2 is turn the controller off and then back on again. So you can power the controller off and then back on again. I'm assuming that we're talking about the buttons that are not working are like the sort of the regular buttons or other buttons. I'm assuming that your power button is working, because in order to realize that the buttons don't work, you probably have to turn the controller on. And once the controller is on, then you realize, oh wait, the buttons are not working, right? So you turn the controller on and then you realize, oh wait, the buttons are not working. So I'm assuming that your controller has been turned on. And if that's the case, then turn it off and then back on again. Just give it a try. Just power the controller off and then back on, because it might be something as simple as rebooting the controller, restarting the controller, not resetting it. I didn't mention that one yet, but just a simple off and then back on the controller, rebooting it or restarting it. Try that out, okay? If that doesn't help you out, move on to number 3. Number 3 is clean around the buttons. It might be some gunk built up on the buttons, some dirt built up around the buttons. Clean around the buttons. You can do your own research and use your own judgment with regards to how you can clean around the buttons, but basically you should clean around the buttons and give it a try, because it might just be something that's built up around it. Especially if it's one button that's not working in specific, you should try cleaning around the button itself or the buttons in general. But even if it's all of them that are not working, just try cleaning around the buttons. Now, if the controller is perfectly clean, if you don't eat around it, if you don't drink around it, if it looks like this, if it looks basically really, really, really clean, then there's not really a need to clean around the buttons, but it's more if you notice that maybe they might be sticky or a little bit resistant, and you can do your own research to figure out how you can clean around the buttons safely and comfortably without damaging them and without causing any problems. So give it a try if you think that it is a necessary step. If your controller looks basically brand new like this, then you probably don't have to do that. But if it doesn't, then yeah, give it a try with regards to cleaning around the buttons. It might just help you out. If that doesn't work, you can move on to number 4. Number 4 is replace the batteries. So a lot of people overlook this, but maybe your batteries are running low and it is causing your controller to glitch. Now here's the thing, even if you put batteries in here, okay, in your controller that seem to be new, they might be running low on a charge. The odd time you get batteries that you think are new, and for whatever reason, they're running low on a charge. These things happen, right? Or sometimes you go into, if I have a bin of batteries and I just go grab some that are in there and I'm like, I think they're new-ish, but then I realize that they had run out of a charge a while ago, or they're very low on a charge. So just replace the batteries with pack fresh batteries, like batteries that are fully charged right out of the pack, and then this way you can rule that out. Hopefully that fixed your problem, and if not, at least you have new batteries in there and you can move on to the next sort of steps to try and fix the problem. So if that doesn't help you out, you're going to move on to number 5. Number 5 is try a wired connection. Okay, so you have the opportunity, for the most part, as far as I know, with Xbox wireless controllers to do a wired connection. At least on this one, you have the opportunity to do it. I'm assuming the other ones that you have it as well. But basically, instead of doing a wireless connection with the batteries, you can do a wired connection using the port, okay? And if the buttons work when you're doing a wired connection and they don't work when you're doing a wireless connection, then at least you've narrowed down the problem. You know now what the problem is surrounding, and you can work with it. It's surrounding the wireless part, the wireless connectivity part. It's not the buttons themselves, it's probably the connection. So you can work with that. So try a wired connection, give it a try. Hopefully it solves the problem, or at least gets you a step closer to figuring out what the actual problem is and solving the actual problem. And if that doesn't help you out, you can move on to number 6, the 6th easy fix that you can try out. Number 6 is reset the controller. So you can do a full reset of the controller. Now make sure that when you reset the controller, you are prepared to set it up again. Because when you reset it, it's going to basically, as far as I know, it's going to reset it completely as far as I understand. So be prepared to try to repair it again, resync it again, get it set up again, just so you know. So reset the controller if you feel comfortable doing so, and if you're prepared to, to deal with the aftermath of resetting a controller. And if you try that out, that's basically the biggest step that you can take in terms of trying to fix it without actually taking it to the next level of hardware wise, right? So resetting the controller is the last thing I would like you to try, because it's the biggest step in terms of just dealing with it as is. After that, you can continue narrowing it down and try and figure out what the problem is, but you're going to have to take additional steps. These are the easy fixes. After you've tried these, there are some harder fixes that you can try out. And yeah, you can do your own research and try and figure it out, but hopefully one of these works for you, because these are truly quick and easy and effective. So yeah, hopefully one of them works for you and you're able to sort of fix the problem using one of these easy fixes, because it'll be nice and simple if you get it done using one of these. But that's basically it. I was going to go over all of them again, as a summary, but you know what? This video has already been quite long, to be honest with you, and you can always just go back and look at whatever number you're curious about. There's no need for me to just rephrase them again, okay? So yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and yeah, other than me hoping that you've enjoyed it, I've got nothing else to say, so with nothing else to say, we are going to roll the outro. So without further ado, here is the outro for this specific video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.